Hello gamers, welcome to this week's review. This week, I am reviewing a game for the PS4 that a lot of fans weren't too happy with. I played it, I enjoyed it, and yes, it's very short, but it's still a lot of fun. So, let's check out my review of Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, and see if it's worth picking up. This game is part of a sub-series of prequels in the Metal Gear series. Taking place after Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Ground Zero stands alone as the first part of Metal Gear Solid 5, acting as the prologue for the upcoming Phantom Pain. The story in this game follows Snake as he infiltrates a fictional American black site in Cuba called Camp Omega, attempting to rescue Cypher agent Paz Ortega and Sandinista child soldier Ricardo Chico Valenciano Libre. That is a serious mouthful of a name. And that is all I am going to tell you about the story because this game is way too new for me to be dropping spoilers all over the place. What I will tell you is that the story is what you would come to expect from the MGS franchise and stands pretty well on its own. I give the story a 4.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
As with the story, the sound in this game is more of what we have come to know and love from the MGS franchise. The music is once again composed by Harry Gregson Williams, and man does it rock! From the subtle music to the elaborate scores, the soundtrack really keeps you on your toes. Of course, couple that with the awesome sound effects and you have one game that sounds breathtaking. The sound gets a 5. Now let's talk about the voice acting in this game. First and foremost, I will address the elephant in the room. David Hayter was replaced by Kiefer Sutherland for this game and its subsequent sequel. A lot of people have had a problem with this, but me? I don't think Hayter should have ever played the role of Big Boss. Before you throw all your hate at me, hear me out. Just because he is a clone of Boss does not mean that they will have the same voice. Liquid wasn't voiced by Hayter. Why would Boss be voiced by him? It's just a classic case of nature versus nurture. On this one, I'm sorry, but nurture wins. With all that being said, I have to say, the cast came out strong with excellent Hollywood quality voice acting. It really does give you the perfect cinematic feel when you hear these great actors come together. That is why I am giving the voice acting a 5. The gameplay really surprised me. I thought it would be more of the same. And in a lot of ways, it is. But somehow, it feels fresh and new. The game is stealth espionage action at its very best. Nothing can beat the gameplay in any MGS game. Well, excluding a few titles, but they are not real MGS games, if you ask me. I give the gameplay a 5. The controls in this game are superb! They are lightning fast and respond perfectly. From ducking and hiding to popping up and killing enemies, I could not have asked for better controls. I give the controls a 5. Now finally for the graphics. You really only have one environment to play in for the main game, but man does it look fantastic. The colors are just perfect and the way the raindrops hit everything precisely the way they would in real life is just amazing. From the lighting to everything in between, this game is a sight for sore eyes. Konami and Kojima have done it again. This game is beautiful and I give the graphics a 5. Okay guys, so overall, how do I feel about Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes? I think it's a lot of fun. I gave it a lot of 5s. You guys saw that I was just singing its praises earlier. The problem is it is too short. I beat this game in under 2 hours. And that just makes it more or less a glorified demo. And I can't give it the high scores if it's just a demo, can I? So overall my score would have been a 4.8, but I'm taking a whole point away because of how short the game is. You're getting a 3.8 out of 5. Is it worth picking up? If it's under $10, go for it. If it's more than $10, I wouldn't bother with it. There are a few different modes that I did not explore in the game because I review the games, not the extras. And even then, I don't think you're going to get that much replay value out of it. It's a lot of fun. It sets up Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain very well. I cannot wait for Phantom Pain. I think that's going to be one awesome, full, complete game. And when that game comes out, you're definitely going to get a review of that. But until then, this is all we've got, and I'm going to enjoy it as best I can. I'm not going to complain so much. So, did you like Ground Zero? Was it worth playing to you? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you kind of mediocre about it? Let me know in the comment section below. I want to hear from you guys. And of course, don't forget to click that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time when I review Destiny for the PS4. Of the merits that it already has, this game is really fantastic. And my cat is up here. Say hi to Rorschach, everybody. So, do you like the Phantom Pain? Keep calling it Phantom Pain.